Okay, guys, welcome. I I am taking this opportunity to make a video to explain how you can register to enter the U.S. Diversity Lottery for 2025. The form is ready and anybody can register. I mean, anyone who is qualified to register, you can. The minimum requirement is high school. That's what they say. And then they also say that if you, after middle school, even if you don't have a high school degree and you have acquired some vocational skills, that is also accepted. So many people have told me that they don't know how to register, so I'm taking this opportunity to, go through the entire process of registration. Over the years, I mean, the years gone by, that's what I mean, I registered for many people, but now there's a very strict photo picture or the image validation process. So if you send a picture to somebody through WhatsApp or email or something, if you are able to do what to call zip, if you are able to zip the image, then it's okay, you can send by email. But if you don't know how to do an image zipping, or if you don't know how to zip an image and send to someone by email, and you send the image by, say, WhatsApp or image straight away without zipping it, then the system will reject. It will always tell you that the file or the image has been compressed too much. It has been too compressed, more than the ratio of 2:1 that they want. So right now what I'm going to do is to make a video explanation as to how you yourself, you can sit at your home. Just have to, all you need to, you need to do is to have a computer and also have the internet connected to your computer. That's all, that you can do it by yourself. So for the picture, let's go here. You open your browser, like say Firefox or Internet Explorer. I will recommend that you use Firefox. And then you open your browser and then you go to, you enter into the address bar. It's going to be something like this, DV program. I already have it, but I just want to go to all the process again. So https colon and then // dvprogram.state.gov. That is the website. And I'm telling you that if anybody tells you that there is another way to register for the US visa lottery and it is not from this website, then the person is trying to scam you. Because over the years, I have been seeing a whole lot of people sending links, register here for it's all of them are not true. If the link is not this one, if it is not coming from dvprogram.state.gov, then it is a scam. Don't follow. Okay, so it will take you to this website, this page, and then you see that it gives you a welcome. It's an electronic diversity visa program. Then it will give you a welcome message. Then you can read, then the next step is to say click the instruction. You read about the instruction if you have time, and then the photo. The most important thing here is the photo. It's very, very important, because the rest is all about filling the form. You fill a form and then you go away. Okay, so the next thing is here. You click a form. You come here as a photo. The photo is very important because the validation process is very strict. Now, this is how you are going to do it. Like I said, don't take a picture and then send to somebody by email. The system is going to reject it. These are some of the acceptable visa photos. You can look at the position, how you should take your picture, and then how the picture should be. The size of the image should be 600 by 600 pixels. Yeah, so you look here and then, so what you need to, these types are not, they are not accepted. This is accepted, this is accepted, but these ones they are dark. And then this one here, the image is faded, you can see, and then here there's a shadow behind it. And then here is too dark, it's not how do I even say, there's a shade on it. I mean, the picture is not bright enough. Yeah, let me put it this way, it's not bright enough, so this is not going to be accepted by the system. It's software. It's not a human being to say that it's okay, let me just take it. So you just have to follow the instructions. Okay, so now after you can use your phone to take a picture similar to something like this. Then after you have taken the photo with your phone with a nice background like one of these, you use your charger, your phone charger, connect to your phone and then connect to the laptop, the computer. Then you extract the pictures from your phone like that. Okay, so right after that, what you need to do is to click on the photo 2 here, photo 2, to crop your image. So you click on it, it is going to take you to the next page where you'll be asked. So it's going to look something like this. If you choose the wrong image, it is going to tell you the picture is not accepted. So what you need to do is this. Click here and say choose a photo and then make sure that the photo is somewhere, sitting somewhere inside your computer. For me, my image, the image that I've chosen to use is on the desktop. So I'll click here and then I'll go to look for it, go to desktop. This is the image, but I just want to show you the right path. So maybe your image is in the downloads, or maybe it's in the documents, or maybe in the pictures, or anywhere, any folder. Mine is inside there, it's on the desktop completely. So this is it that I'm going to use to register. So I'll double click, or I'll click once and I'll come here and say open. Now you see this image is perfect, so it's accepted. So make sure that the background and then your face is showing, the 2 ears are showing, and then you are looking straight into the camera. And then the background is uniform color. It shouldn't be dark and it shouldn't be so white. Gray color, gray background color is okay. It will be accepted. Then sometimes the system will tell you to use your cursor to place the image right at the center. This image is very perfect, so I didn't have any issue with it. So I'll say accept and proceed. Okay, then now it says download your image. Then the image is downloaded. Okay, the image is downloaded, and then now it's gone straight away to downloads. Okay, so then I'll come back here. Then it will say down here to say begin entry. So I'll click it. Then it takes me to a new page. So here you see some kind of code, strings over there. So it will tell you to enter the authentication code. So enter, type the characters as they appear in the picture. So you click here, this one is RP4HTM, as you can see. Then you say submit. Then it takes you to the next page where you'll be allowed to enter. So the first one is your last name or family name. I choose mine. And then the first name, you choose it. If you have a middle name, you write it over here. If you don't have, then you click here and say no middle name. And then you choose your gender. And then your birth date, you choose it. It's up to you. 1980 is okay. I am more older than this, but for example. Then the place and city where you were born. So I'll choose mine. This is a sample, choose yours. The country where you were born, then you look for your country. And then the next one is a country of eligibility for the DV program. So your country of eligibility will normally be the same as your country of birth. So there are so many countries in the world which are not eligible to enter into the lottery. So your country is eligible. So it's asking you, the system is asking you, are you applying based on the country where you are from, which means that the country is eligible to apply. It's chosen by default as yes. Sometimes if, for example, you are from a country that is not allowed to enter, there are so many countries. I think Nigeria is part of it, and the Philippines, some other countries are not eligible to apply. But, so let me say it again. If you are from a country which is not allowed to enter into the lottery program, but your spouse, like say your husband or your wife, is from one of the countries that are allowed to enter into the program, you can also apply based on that. So in that case, you will say no. Then you choose a country which you are applying on, even though your birth country is not one of them. I'm sure you have understood it. Okay, so by default, because my country Ghana is allowed, I've chosen yes. Then here, the next one is to say photo. You choose your photo, and then make sure that you go to the folder where the image was saved. Most of the time, if you're using Windows computer, it will be saved inside the downloads folder. Download, because that is the default folder for saving files which are downloaded from the internet, something like that. So it will come here. So the first one or second one, because I've done this thing before, each one is okay. So I'll choose the first one, open, then the image shows. Then you go down here, you put your address. The first in the care of, you can choose somebody as a care, and then that one is optional, so I'm not going to write it. The second one is optional, I'm not going to write it. The next one, district, domain, and then post. I'll choose 233. Ghana doesn't use, okay, these days we have the zip code, yes. So make sure that you choose the right zip code. The right zip code. Then you put it over there. And then the country is Ghana. You look for Ghana over there. Country where you live today. Some people live outside of their birth country. Then you choose. And then the phone number is optional. If you want, you can write it over there. Your email address is mandatory. And then you confirm it. And then here you choose your highest achieved. You say, what is the highest level of education you have achieved as of today? Then you choose one. Okay, so if you are primary school only, high school, no degree, high school, degree. In America, even high school, they call it degree. They call it degree, high school degree, vocational school. So if you have the degree, university degree, then you select it. What is your current marital status? So whether you are married or not married, you see the options. You read, take your time to read. Then you choose the one that fits you. So it's a married and my spouse is not a U.S. citizen or U.S. lawful permanent resident. You choose one. And then number of children that you have. So if you have 10 children, you write the number 10. Then the next page is going to open a form for you to fill their information. So for the purpose of simplicity, I'm going to choose 1. So then I put it over there, 1. Okay, then I will go to the next page. Okay, so the next page, first of all, you write your spouse name. So, okay, this is the name that came into my mind. Okay, so no middle name. Make sure that your spouse, whether wife or husband, has middle. If they have a middle name, you write there. If they don't, then you leave it there. You close it. Okay, I choose the month and the day and the year, and then the gender, and then you choose city where spouse was born, country where spouse was born. You choose the country. And then spouse photograph, make sure you prepare a photograph for your spouse. Make sure you do that. Okay, so I'm going to choose the same image. This one is only for trying. Okay, your child's name, you choose over there. And then no middle name. Okay, then the child's birth date, anything, you write over there. And then male, you choose gender. City where child was born, you choose. Country where child was born, you choose. And a child photograph. So you also have to prepare. So if you have 5 children, you have to prepare 5 photographs. This is the most important thing. Then you choose the photo for your kid. Okay. Then the next one is going to say continue. So here, the next page is going to be something of like confirmation. So you have to verify. So it says, if you need to go back and make a correction, do not use the back button on your browser. Instead, use the appropriate button here or below. So you can go back to, don't use this one. You can use any of these. So you can use go back to part 1 or go back to part 2. Then you take your time to read it. If you have not made any information, here it says photograph received. Then you choose, you go down, check everything to see that everything is okay. You check everything, you check everything. Okay, you check everything. You check everything. Okay. Now, after checking that everything is okay, then you come down here and say submit. I'm not going to submit it because this is a fake information that I put over there. I'm not going to submit it. So if you click on submit, the next page is going to give you a confirmation page, a digital certificate, a digital, something like a stamp with some very important numbers. What you need to know is, what you need to do is that you take your phone. It will give you the instruction that make sure you have saved a copy of this page before you close it, because this is the next information over there is what you are going to use to check whether you are selected or not. So you take your phone and take a picture of everything. It's a very simple information. You take your phone and take it before you close the window. Otherwise, if you miss this information and you don't save it somewhere, next year, if you are selected, you will never know and you'll never get information, because you're going to use that information to check to see that you're selected. Okay, or not. So this is the whole thing. This information is going to go on YouTube, and I will send a link around for people to go there to see how they can enter into the lottery program. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.